Hello, everybody. We're here, Don Kahrs, Graceful Waves in Wheeler, Oregon. With a meditation exercise that is a little different if you've been exposed to various forms of Buddhist or even Hindu meditation. It's actually the rock bottom beginning parts, the beginning steps to really, we hear the term grounded thrown around a lot. In my experience, this form of preparation, this exercise, brings you down to the essential self. Through the body, through attention without tension. In this time where we're being buffeted by the media, concerns about family, concerns about the economy, all the things that usually are not dominant in our lives. I think it's a real opportunity to move into a place in ourselves that may be more fundamental, more essential, and away from the noise and distractions that the world provides. And these kind of major distractions like this allow us to move to a different perspective. They're so overwhelming, we don't have an answer. So it appears, but actually, day to day, it's the same thing. We really don't have an answer, but we live in a kind of little shoebox of our world where we have supplied ourselves with enough answers to make ourselves comfortable. So we could say that this exercise is to bring us to a place of real comfort, real peace, real groundedness. And if we learn to apply it in our lives, it's something, it's there, it's in us, it's who we truly are, this comfort, this peace. But we lose track because of habits of mind. So this exercise begins with a total relaxation of the body. I don't ask for the use of a lot of imagination or visualization or any of those things, but there will be some metaphors that may help focus and give a direction. The first one being, if you can, sit forward in your chair with your weight on your feet and an arch in your back, and you become self-supporting. If it doesn't work for you, then go ahead and lean back. But having the air moving around your body is going to be very helpful. Okay, the first metaphor. Let's look at the body as though it were a vessel full of liquid. right up to the top of the scalp. And we're going to get very microscopic here. I want you to, first of all, leave all thoughts, feelings, orientations, ideas, concepts, except for this one that we're focusing on. And I want you to allow yourself to become aware of, to bring your attention to the scalp. And just notice what's going on there. You probably feel little nerve end prickles, maybe a little air moving around the top of the scalp. And as you kind of look forward, you might sense a little tension in the temples, around the forehead, above the forehead. And we'll consider that to be the top of this level of liquid that we have decided the body is full of. And we can call this level tension. That's how we notice it. There is a little tension. So now with every breath, on the exhale, we can allow this tension to drop just a bit. And see if in that dropping we sense the tension dropping with it. Now we come to around the top of the ears, just above the eyebrow, maybe to the eyebrow. Breathing softly and quietly. And of course, everyone's a little different of where we hold these tensions. But for myself, I always have a little tension right under the eye. Actually, it's the very top of the cheek muscles. They wrap underneath the eye. So I allow that, as much as is within my power, to lessen. I have no need to have tension there. I'm not squinting into the wind. Nothing going on. I'm sitting in a very quiet room. So I can drop that. As much as is in power. Don't be concerned if it doesn't all go away. You're pursuing an intention here that might take some time and a learning curve to perfect. And we continue to let the level drop now down to the middle of the ear. more into the cheekbones. And if your jaw needs to hang open, nobody's looking. With all this attention focused, how quiet is it in here? Okay, now we're getting a little further down. The next breath will bring us to the jaw muscles at the back and back of the ear. Many times we carry a lot of tension here. We'll just let that loose. In life, this is something we hardly ever do, is this kind of seemingly intense, but I hope you're very relaxed, seemingly intense, interior looking. Where we're including the thinking mind. Sort of putting it to use, keeping it busy. Okay. Now definitely I'm getting jaw muscles, the bottom of the cheek muscles, little kind of always present tension in there. Upper lip. The tongue can lie relaxed on the bottom of the mouth. Chin, lower lip. I can start to sense the level now around the neck, the back and sides of the neck, the throat, slowly dropping down. The top of the shoulders. We're going to branch off now and go down the two arms slowly as one. Okay, you can feel the air moving around, slightly moving the hairs on the arm. Can feel the warmth, muscles relaxing, maybe twitching a little bit. Down around the mid-arm, about the elbow. Can feel the weight of the arms on, I have mine on my thighs, I can feel that. If they're hanging free, you just feel that. Sense that all around it. This is just sensation. It's just very neutral reports from the body. Kind of what's going on. We generally give all those things names of some sort, discomfort or what's wrong or this or that, but we're not in that venue right now. And then with a good breath, We exhale and let that tension flow out the tip of the fingers. Now take a breath. And return our attention to the top of the spine. Again, sensation. The air moving around the room, I feel on my back and chest. Feel the warmth of the sun being held in by my shirt, my chest. A little cool breeze on the back. And I let this liquid level drop down to the shoulders, sternum, sense the spine holding up the weight of the head and shoulders. Sense the lungs filling and emptying. If you've noticed your breath cycle getting longer during this, it's indicative of the relaxation. Be able to breathe in more because the attention is here. When we're tense, we tend to have a pretty short breath and not very deep. So the level drops down into the solar plexus. Sense the diaphragm. Getting down to the organs, all stored neatly in there. Liver, kidneys, stomach. This incredible living piece of machinery. Let it drop down. Pick up the muscles in the buttocks, tops of the thighs, sex organs, down the thighs, emptying this tension. Seems to be always present in some level or other. Kneecaps, calves, shins, ankles, all the multiple bones of the feet and toes, and a deep breath, and let it all I've been retaining run out through the tips of the toes. very much now in quite a different state than we started. Really don't have to name it. Let's just stay with what it is. There is a certain sensitivity to sensation, to the surrounding parts of nature that are adding to this sensation. I particularly like the air movement. Some people are sensitive to their blood flow, heartbeat, whatever's there that can assist you in maintaining a connection to this. Now, let's bring all of the attention and sensation to the top of the spine, the back of the neck. And we're going to start a rotation of becoming cognizant, aware, if you like, of the sensation always present in the body, never not there, as long as you're breathing. And we're going to do a rotation through the limbs, right arm, right leg, left arm, and then back to the top of the spine. Okay, on the in-breath, tension moves to the top of the spine. Out-breath, I fill or allow the cognizance of the sensation that's there to amplify in the right arm, filling that right arm. Possibly even to the point, as I work with this exercise, of that's the only sensation that I'm feeling, is the right arm. The attention is so focused. Can be, when this process is repeated. But for now, as much as it is. Another breath into the right arm. And return the attention to the base of the spine. To the top of the spine. And now down the spine and to fill the right leg. And another breath, filling the right leg. If the mind is distracted by little aches or noises or thoughts. Try and sort of edge it back to the task at hand. Generally speaking, just in daily life, our minds tend to take the lead and pull us away from some things that need to be done. And we allow it. It's just part of our inheritance of habit. It's how we lose our peace, how we become stressful, stressed, inattentive, not present. This kind of exercise can give a real foundation to being. Which we are, but lose track of. As I have done, let's move back to the top of the spine. And fill the left leg with sensation. When practiced often, this kind of exercise can lead to an awareness of the stillness that we are, away from the noise of the world. Another breath into the left leg. Bring the attention back to the top of the spine. And fill the left arm. And another breath into the left arm. Of course, this is a demonstration. If you do this on your own, create your own time sense that fits your body, your breathing patterns. Make it your own. Now, to complete the exercise, the attention to the top of the spine. Move to the top of the skull. And allow the whole body to fill with sensation. Sit with this as long as you like. Thank you.